One of the important roles of the warriors is to protect those who have been silenced.
To know your warrior law is to devote to protecting and uplifting.
Without them, there is no us, and without us, they cannot live.
Understanding that you are being embraced by your ancestors and that you've got to let go.
Our ancestral spirits is there to help,
I respect death.
to assist,
I do not fear it,
and to aid.
and to live it. It's a part of life, not the end of life.
The sacredness of ceremony, the connection, the power, and the
It's a
language.
reflection of life. It is vibration, it is energy, and it speaks
We
to
are the vessel, the altar, the thread, the path.
To know your spirit animal is
To know the spirits of the land untouched.
honor,
respect,
honor,
respect,
honor.
respect.
We are Her Royal Majesty Queen Mother Dr. Dowa Tidezia, Commander-in-Chief of the Imperial Corps Agboje of the African Diaspora.
Sego,
Sego,
Clan Mother, Sharan Wapatukwe Piper, Tribal Head Leader for Golden Hippoguasa Tribe, and Medicine Woman and Spiritualist.
Les tribunaux
Madame,
et les gens.
votre grâce.
Je suis donc nous sommes Queen Cotelia de la Livre, le Renedou de la Croix Imperial Minimetos de la Livre. I am Queen Cotelia de la Livre. For we shall leave this realm, for we shall return. The next generation, Act 1. Pardon? Bonjour, bonjour. Comment vas-tu? J'espère que tu vas bien. Je suis la reine de la Croix Pure Monumentos de la Livre. I am Queen Cotelia, the Hoodoo Queen. Bienvenue sur ma chaîne. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, chat. Everyone is here today. Wonderful. Before we begin this incredible class on advanced candle conjuration, which I have not done before, I must first ask you to please subscribe to this channel, give the video a thumbs up, leave a sweet, kind comment below, hit your notification and post notification buttons, and please share the video. D'accord? Super. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so very much. I hope that everyone has had, hello, James, how are you? I do hope that all of you have had a nice weekend. I hope that you have been staying very much determined and focused, head down, getting things taken care of as you see fit, and that you need to see to be done in the current climate of it all. I am super happy to be here, but very, very important, everybody. I am super, super excited, and I'm not going to do a whole lot of long announcements today, but I have to announce to everyone that, again, as y'all know, I do things a particular kind of way, and we have, in fact, reached this year's annual November community service, which is the legendary, I would say, Haijong community service. There are limited Haijong routes that I have that you are able to get. This month's big bundle service gives you the Hygiene Mojo Hand, the Hygiene Essence Oil, House Cleansing and Blessing class, which is a pre-recorded and replayable class, New Year's Customs and Traditions, which is also replayable, and a Hygiene Honoring and Devotion replayable class as well. This is going to be one of the best and sweetest Decembers for you. These classes will be released on December 8th via email, so you can go back and replay them and watch them at any given time. No issues or no qualms about it. Very easy, very simple, right at your disposal. You're able to go back, you can find them in your own documents and those things. Beyond that, I also need to let you know, let me tell you something. The December bundle classes will be available separately. But get this, if you get the community service big bundle and all of those classes, this is actually a $240 value. And you're getting it for more than half. From less than half that cost, less than half that cost. There's limited ones. There's only a limited amount. Go grab those immediately. That link is over in the description box. If you say, you know what, Queen, I just can't do it, remember, you can separate your payments into 4 easy payments. So you are saving over half the amount. I want to say actually like 65-70% off, to be honest. On top of getting your Conjure FETE tickets. Everybody, listen here. This year's Conjure FETE is going to be unlike any other. I want you all just to come for a brief moment to listen for me very easily and understand. I have not told you all of my classes, or if any of my classes. Those classes are going to be unlocked in the next 2 to 3 months. Beyond that, you are actually going to, for the VIP individuals, there are special events that only VIP get to do. In addition to a head reading for your Met with Queen Mother, as well as to know what spirit guide your totem spirit animal is with Clan Mother. I must remind you, use your 15% off coupon code. Now, this coupon code expires on December 16th, and you may say, well, I'll wait. You can try to wait, but that doesn't guarantee you your VIP spot. I will also be very honest about this at this moment. You actually can wait to Cyber Monday. There will be a big code for Cyber Monday. There'll be a big code for Black Friday. But guess what? It still doesn't save these spots. Get your spots now. So you can purchase your ticket now, purchase the community service now, and use the 4 easy payments. You can separate your payments into 4. So there's no burden or stress on you in addition to you investing in your spiritual well-being, your spiritual education, and most of all, your spiritual experiences. Okay? I'm telling you, Queen, take your time with these announcements. Let me go by this community service real fast. So please know and understand. So get this. Please listen to me very well. Those classes are going to be more expensive individually than they are with the bundle. Just keep that in mind. I'm so excited about giving you all like pre-recorded solid videos and all of those things. It helps me out. It'll help you out. You have your own little virtual booklet that you can go back to, because I will be doing a lot of these, I think, moving forward. I think you all would appreciate it as well. I also want to mention, if you have been purchasing any of the already pre-recorded classes and you're not getting them when you purchase them, please go to customer service at conjuresouth.com, email customer service at conjuresouth.com, and we will send you that link within a day or less. So don't hesitate to reach out and say, hey, Queen, although it's not me, hey, Queen, I need my ancestral veneration class, or my candle magic one-on-one class, or my graveyard working one-on-one class, or the bone throwing series one-on-one. So make sure that you, in fact, do that if you have not received those links, please. Thank you so very much. So, yes, there's limited Hijong services, actual roots. So for the big bundle, you get a Hijong Mojo hand. You should still have the one from last year. Because you've done this for a number of years now, you should know what to do with your Hijong at this point. Okay? If you don't know, you will learn it whenever you get the video. In the in your honoring video, because I'm going to teach you how to honor, how to devote, and honestly how, when you are working with folk spirit, or what we like to say in some spaces, a point, which is a living spirit, how it works for about a year, and then you must refeed the point, build the point, etc. So there's that. So you get the Hijong Mojo hand. You also get his essence. It's not Hijong oil. This is not a conjuring oil. This is an essence. This essence is his spirit. So say that you don't have your root on you, you can use his essence if you have his essence with you. Okay? And then you get all of the classes. Voila. So, yeah, so those are available now. Don't wait on those. Again, use your coupon code for your Conjure FETE. Also, make sure that you're using those 4 easy payments through PayPal to break it up into 4 payments. All right. So let us get into today's class. Like I said, I wasn't going to spend a whole lot of time on it. There's only so many ways that I can encourage you all to get your Conjure FETE tickets, because when I tell you, there are events, there's a moment when VIP will disappear, and it's going to hurt some of your feelings. And it's going to heal. When I tell you heal, it's going to heal some people. If there's things that you are struggling through, if there are things that you are fighting through, we about to gather and dispose. All right. Are you ready for this advanced candle conjuration class? If you are, no, there is no discount on the community service. What I said was, you're getting a discount if you have the community service, which if I did not have the classes, it would be $107, plus the 3 other classes, which is at a minimum of $44.44. That is a value of $240. However, you're getting it for less than half the cost. So you're getting it like 65-70% off. There's no code for that. I'm just letting you know you're saving money by getting the big bundle than purchasing the classes individually. And another thing I want to say this about the Conjure FETE is this. Y'all got to understand, this is not just the 8th year, but this is a very interesting year. I've already spoken to Queen Mother about this, and it's not by chance that we're going to be entering a new presidential administration where there's a lot of hate and disdain and discrimination and threats and weaponizing and the racial over under and mid tones of it all and those things. There's a reason why it's the dates in which it is. And also Queen Mother actually mentioned voodoo um, celebration or acknowledgement that isn't even on the FETE. And so right, Josie. Um, so yes. Um, so all you need to do to make that correction is email customer service at conjuresouth.com, dear, and you can fix the state and zip code. Okay, super, wonderful. You already did it. Great. So let us get into this class. So some of you may or may not know, but one of the prerequisites to becoming a student of the Conjure South Hoodoo Institute is Candle Magic 101. I'm going to go ahead and refer you to that now. You really, because I'm not doing an intro class. So many of you have been riding with me for a long time. And so many of you have elevated so beautifully. I need to then give you more because what you have isn't it. There's so much more. And so today we are going to elevate that candle working. I am going to touch on a couple of things very quickly though, so that you understand what it is and what it isn't. Now remember, when you are in this space as the queen of the Millennium de la Livre lineage, you are going to be dealing with indigenous medicine, Obia, Grigri, Hoodoo. All right. Yes, indeed, got it, butterfly, and I love that. I love that. Thank you so very much. So, hello, Jessica. So, when we're starting these, first and foremost, understand that when I am speaking about candle working, it's not about the candle. It's about the flame. It is not about the candle. It is about the flame. In hoodoo, and the reason I'm saying it's not about the candle, what I really am saying is not about the candle color. It is about the flame. In hoodoo, color, adjacency, alignment, symbology is not a key factor or founding element in the magic of African American conjuration. It is not. That is something that an exploitator and appropriator put in some books to align with a larger audience that people ran with, and so people just started going for it. And this particular individual was just selling a lot of that misinformation to people of color who were interested in reconnecting to hoodoo. But that is not the thing. It is about the flame. Color does not matter. Now, in hoodoo, in Obia, in Grigri, etc., it is not a factor. Now, if you look to European magic, like cunning work, okay, maybe even strega, all right, or even trolldom. You may even find this in Appalachian work. I can't speak to that because I'm not super connected and educated in there. I know some things, but in the space of European work, you do find a lot of symbolism, a lot of things that are adjacent to things, symbolic or the representation of. So red representing love, or pink representing love, or blue representing healing, or so forth and so on. And the list goes on and goes on. In that method, that is significant, and there's a reason why. It may keep you, and I will say this, and let me make this point very clear, and don't y'all dare get it twisted. I did not say that that does not work. I'm saying that it's not hoodoo. It's not traditional hoodoo. So if you use a Bath and Body twerk candle to get you up and out here for the weekend, you want to be out in the street, so you got to go light your Bath and Body twerk candle. If your Bath and Body twerk candle gets you there, then that's what it does. It's not for me to go, oh, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. That's not what I'm saying. Your Bath and Body twerk candle isn't hoodoo. But what is hoodoo is I can take my Bath and Body twerk candle and use that flame for healing, building, releasing, attracting, summoning, whatever the situation is. So just understand that I'm making that particular point. Super, Lady Anne Sams. Super. I've gotten kickback for saying this, Queen. Of course you are going to get kickback from saying that, because the majority of people of color that know anything about hoodoo are those that are reading the books from the appropriators. And if they're not reading the books from the racial appropriators, they're reading the books from the cultural appropriators, meaning skin folk that they think are kin folks and they're not. Because you see a Black person on a cover, their name, it does not mean that they grew up in a hoodoo household or culture. The majority of people of color are reading Karen's books, putting Kanisha on the front, and you're reading, oh my goodness, it's hoodoo, and it's not. It really isn't. It's still what Karen wrote. And I'm gonna tell you about that too, and why it's super important. In hoodoo, and not even in hoodoo, in African magic, hoodoo, gree, kimbwa, wanga, guinea, jojo, juju, the masses, we never limited our magic. We never limited our conjure. There was never a limitation, because if it was, oh, well, I need a green candle and I can't do this work if I ain't got my green candle, so I'm gonna sit over here and just be broke. No, baby said, what's a flame? Give me a match. Give me a spark. That's all I need. That's all I need. But also understand, in the space of hoodoo, as it is being a method of magic, a method of conjuration, spell work is not the same as being gifted talent spiritually. Spiritual gifts and abilities and spell work are two totally different things. You may be a spell caster, which means you can work with herbs and do things. But baby, had you came to that working ritual weekend, you quickly understand, baby, put those cards over there in a frame. We're going to, that's going to be nice and pretty decoration, because I don't need my cards, because I know. And see, when you come to the working ritual weekend and you add it to the conjure FETE, now I'm so confident in myself when it comes to doing the spell work, baby. Can we say unmatched? Can we say untouched? Okay. So it's literally that thing. So yes. Yes, rather it could be your lamps. It could be a variety of things, but it's about that fire. So understand this part too. You can learn a little bit more about that with the Candle Magic 101 class, which is pre-recorded, and it is available at conjuresouth.com. The next point that I want to bring up is you need to understand that the glass of the candle is has no relevance either. Listen, my confidence after working Ritual Weekend soared. Incredible experience. Super. I've seen that, Isaac. I've seen how you are standing a lot firmer in your ability and not your method of divination or your method of conjuration. There's a difference when you can stand by yourself versus needing assistance to stand. There's a difference there. Okay? So we're not focusing on glass case candles because that also was not a thing. That was more of a recent, more modern take on selling. But normally it was your tapered candle, and not even your tapered candles. There were fire pits, is what we use. The next thing is also understanding the importance of, and this is one of those things that and now I'll get into some other aspects of things. You do need to know the difference in between loading, anointing, and dressing. Those are all different things. You can dress something, which makes a fixed candle. You could just anoint something, which makes a fixed candle. You can just load something, which makes a fixed candle. You can load, dress, and anoint to make a fixed candle. But nonetheless, any or all or some of those things on a candle, bag, bean, green, potato, tomato, lamb, ham, hog, dogs, chicken, turkey, no matter where it's at, is then a fixed product. Okay? So there's that part. Ensuite, nous avons the nows. So another big part in understanding this advanced candle working is your differences between nails versus needles versus pans. And if you'll just give me a brief second, I thought that I had a book here, but it's just right here, excuse me. I'm just going to step away for a brief second. Thank you. Utilizing your doctrine of divination will tell you and teach you the differences between, as I just flip directly to the book, it's almost like magic. Coffin nails. Coffin nails. Or so coffin nails or nails, so that you can see that. Railroad spikes, actual nails, and coffin nails are utilized to lay things down once and for all. All right. I just flipped directly to the next page. Another set of nails. Okay. Nails here. Spikes or nails facing downward. Utilize them to end or complete a particular circumstance, situation, or idea, or spikes or nails facing upward. The doctrine of divination is beyond the first part of this, which is hello, Divon. Divon, how are you doing? It's beyond just the cards. No, my baby, there's actually 78 different spell workings in the back of the doctrine of divination, which you can find at conjuresouth.com. But most importantly, the point that I want to make here are the differences between bloop, 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 bloop. Where's the other page with the other nails or needles? Now, y'all, what is this called? The ASMR? That's what y'all get in today. ASMR Conjuration. Baby cakes. Where did this page go? Anyways, if you get your Doctor of Divination, you will find, okay. Again, here's another space. About 13 nails. And so you need to know the difference in between nails, pins, and needles because they do different things. They provide different things, okay? So that being said, I also just wanted to show you too a clear nail, a clean, solid nail. All right. A clean, solid nail provides one thing. A rusted nail provides another thing. A bent clean nail does something else. A bent rusted nail does another aspect of conjuration. I took 4 bent nails and threw them at an enemy that was trying to get my gym and boutique closed down. I did what I needed to do, but then you throw them in the direction of your enemy. She was across the street. I threw them there, and her ceiling caved in, which cost about $50,000. It just rained, and the whole floor, the whole store roof came in, and that was back in July. And then she got it fixed, and from there, her store closed 6 months later, once and for all. So now these things, again, are different than your needles. You cannot work them the same. You cannot work them the same. I think I'm going to use these. I had gotten these out. I had to take out my little sewing kit here. But needles work differently. All right. So just to give you a little brief, quick thing here. Your nails are going to be, if you've taken my doll baby class, then you know this already. And then your needles are going to provide something different. All right. Nails are going to be those objects of conviction as well as vows, pacts, declarations is what nails will do. And specifically for the working that we're going to do today, nails provide that. Needles provide pain, hurt. Okay? So just keep it simple right at this point. One is declaration, the other one is hurt. All right? And again, you can learn more about that in your Doctrine of Divination as well. From there, we're going to first start off with today's working with a love or sweetening advanced work. So what you're going to use is a candle, tapered candle. It can be jumbo, it can be this size or whatever. This particular sweetening work will require you to use 4 nails. All right. You're going to take your 4 nails and you are going to anoint your nails. Now, remember, like I mentioned to you, you need to know the difference between anointing, dressing, and loading. So, we will start off with our nail. You will take your oil and you are going to, needle pointing down, anoint your nail with compelling and venez-moi or come to me oil. As you are doing this, you are going to be préparer votre demande or preparing your request. Okay? Je répète, préparer votre demande. So, preparing your request. After you have done this with your request with all 4 nails, you then need to take an oil, any oil, like an olive oil, sunflower oil, whatever, and you can dress it upward with your target's DNA, personal concern, hair, nails, sexual fluids, it doesn't matter, spit, lipstick from a napkin, whatever it is, you can then use this in that way. Once you finish it going this way to them and going downwards for you, you've done this, You are then going to place the nails into your candle in 4 directions and different spaces. Now, at the top of your nail, now normally you can heat up your nail and it will stay in there actually. And also remember, a thin candle like this, you may candle. And if you don't want to go so high, you can actually go down and that'll actually stick in easy. One direction, a little bit. Two direction, move down a little bit. Three direction, move down a little bit. And 4 directions. Okay, so we have this. If you were to look at it like this, let me move my hand out of. We have our, trying to get into the camera. There we go. Our crossroads. These are the roads in which your declaration, your votre demande, your demand, your request is coming through. All right. Once you have this, you are going to burn this down. I want to explain to you. These are your 1 request, number 1. Number 2, the space in between here can represent days, or depending on the nails you use and how large your candle is, can also be the number of days as well. This goes back to like the doctrine of divination. You need to know what you're asking for and how you're going to receive it. You need to understand why you are doing the nails that you're doing. Don't just be sticking nails and stuff. What you're doing. Lance Reynolds says, how do I buy compelling oil if it's not available on the website? I didn't know that ours is not available on the website anymore. Well, this is another big reason why community services matter. So let me, I would just be honest with you, use some salt and oil. Salt and oil will assist you. Merci, Bougie Magic. Merci. So we're here. Once you have burnt these all the way down, and listen very well, once you have seen your result, meaning I've done this candle, this person has now come to my house, the moment they arrive in your life, hold on to those nails, drive them into the 4 corners of your property. Let me ask you a question. What if you cannot drive them into the 4 corners of your property? Where would you drive the nails into? I live in an apartment, or there's no dirt around me. I live in a concrete jungle in the middle of the city. Where would I drive my nails? Where would I take my nails to drive them? We'll see if we have some. Exactement, CJ, exactement, Josie, exactement, Shibirox, exactement, Jasmine, the crossroads. Brandon, look at you. I promise y'all know so much more than you think you do. I just got to get y'all to believe, to believe you know more. So yes, exactement, crossroads. Once you've done that, seal that will not move. Let's elevate. How will I ensure that my nails will not resurface and nothing can get them out? How about I do that to my students? Let's see my if my students know. I don't know. Glass shards. Très bien, très bien, bien joué, CJ. Très bien. Tu as raison. Put glass on top. Oui, Cameron. Oui, très bien. Yes, broken glass keeps it in, also keeps it from coming up. Super, super, super. I am so proud of you. Of you. Wonderful. So there's that. And that is a good, easy sweetening working that you can do in every shape, way, form, or fashion. Are there any questions about that particular working? While I actually remove these needles for the next working. Any questions? One needle. Give me one needle. I'm gonna throw roots. Give me a second needle. I'm gonna take it from your shoe. Give me third needle. I need a strand of hair. Give me 4 needles. I may sew it in a bag. Give me 5 needles. I may put it in a dog. Give me 6 needles in your alcohol. Ah, I'm just saying, like, why not? Why not? One more needle. So there are my 4 needles. Voila, voila. And for so we have our 4 needles. From there, we're going to do our second working. But before we get into that, I want to remind you to please give this video a thumbs up, leave a sweet, kind comment below, share this video if you find it helpful to you and others that may be practitioners or workers within this tradition or even a different tradition. As well as remember that the November annual Haijian Community Service is available now. Remember, this is a $240 value that you are getting for way more than half. All right, like 65% off of this community service. The big bundle community service come with a mojo hand with a Haijian root in it, a Haijian essence. So this is his essence. If you do not have his root on you, house cleansing and blessing pre-recorded and replayable class, New Year's custom traditions class, which is also replayable, and a Haijian honoring and devotion class, also replayable. All of those classes will be released on December 8th. So just keep that in mind. And only the big bundle services get those, and there are limited services. Remember, you can break these payments up into 4 easy payments. If you decide not to get the big bundle, you can get the one under that, and it just provides the essence. And under that just is the candle service. The classes will be available individually, but understand they are more expensive. Beyond that, I also got to remember to share with you the 2025 Hoodoo Queen Conjure FETE, which is coming up May 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. You all said you wanted more days. We are giving you more days, but we're also giving you experiences that you cannot relive again. It will not be duplicated. There are certain things that happen in these spiritual spaces that just will happen this one time. I promise you. Everything from being with Her Royal Majesty Queen Mother Dawoti Tizia, providing your Metet reading so that you know your warrior Loa. You will get your reading if you're coming in person the week prior to the Conjure FETE. Many people ask me on a regular basis, who are my spirit guides? Who are my spirit guides? Well, Clan Mother Sharon, her Sacred Excellence, Clan Mother Sharon Wapatukui Piper, will be providing you with your totem reading. You will know which animal spirit guide walks with you, so you will know your life path in that capacity. There are classes, events, and things I've yet to unlock, but will be unlocking very soon. You don't want to miss out. In case you want a little bit of excitement and it's your first time here, Here's a little preview of our promotion to the Conjure FETE. And then we are going to get into our justice work. Justice. Justice for us could be a curse to someone else.
One of the important roles of the warriors is to protect those who have been silenced.
To know your warrior law is to devote you to protect, uplifting.
Without them, there is no us, and without us, they cannot live.
Understanding that it's by your ancestors and that you've got to let go.
Our ancestral spirits is there to help.
I respect. I do not fear it.
And to aid.
And to live it. It's a part of life, not the end of life.
The sacredness of ceremony, the connection, the power, and the
It's a
link.
reflection of life. It is vibration. It is energy, and it speaks.
We are the vessel, the altar, the thread, the path.
To know your spirit animal is
To know the spirits of the land untouched.
Honor,
respect,
honor,
respect.
honor. Royal Majesty, Queen Mother, Dr. Dowatidezia, Commander-in-Chief of the Imperial Corps Agboje of the African Diaspora.
Sego,
Sego.
Sharan Wapatukwe Piper, Tribal Head Leader for Golden Helpogwasa Tribe and Medicine Woman and Spiritualist.
les tribunaux
Ma reine,
et les gens.
votre grâce.
Je suis donc nous sommes Queen Cotalia de la Livre, le Renédou de la Croix Imperial Menementos de la Livre. I am Queen Cotalia de la Livre. For we shall leave this realm, for we shall return. The next generation, Act 1. I do apologize. I keep muting my mic whenever the video is on and I forget to turn it back on. My apologies. So as I was just saying, thank you so very much for watching the video and the promotion. I hope that it excites you and gets you wondering if you have some questions to ask. In addition to that, I want to remind you for this community service that there are limited big bundle services. There are limited services up under that as well, because there's only so much. Please remember that you are able to get this and the Conjure FETE utilizing your 15% off coupon code and then breaking this up into 4 easy payments. I want to remind you as well, yes, there will be a Cyber Monday sale for the Conjure FETE. There will be a Black Friday sale for the Conjure FETE. pardon, je suis désolé, but it does not hold the VIP spots. And I promise you, there are things that I have not mentioned that once I tell you, you are going to wish you had. I can promise you that. So there's that. So thank you so very much. Now we're going to get into our justice work. But before we do that, I thought my computer was going to last, and she's looking a little sad. So let me just plug this up. I do apologize. But just while I'm doing that, we'll just keep that going. Again, the great, wonderful thing about this community, about the CONJURE FETE 2025, is Clan Mother and Queen Mother will be providing Met-Tet readings to find your warrior Loa. You will also have the opportunity to meet part of the Imperial Court Agoje, which are, if you are familiar with the movie The Woman King, Queen Mother is, in fact, that individual of our generation. And she is, in fact, the leader and founder of our current Imperial Court Agoje. So that is incredible. Like I said, we are living in very interesting times right now. And it's not by coincidence that you're learning about your protective Loa, and with the current administration that's coming up. And then we didn't have our clan mother who will be providing us our totem. So that is absolutely incredible as well. All right, so I am back and we are plugged in and all of that jazz. So let me just read some of these. No sound is better now. Yes. So, oh, no worries. I fixed that a long time ago. So, Queen, for someone who is newer to the space and want to attend the FETE, how would they go about learning proper protocol? So we actually do provide like emails that tell you about those things. I might make a video. Like, so for example, in the COVEN, which I'm so excited, this week's COVEN video, y'all learn about a new spirit and all of these things that we'll be talking about. So there's like a pre-recorded video that I'm dropping in the COVEN now. So you can join our virtual COVEN, which is here on YouTube as well, or the Swagger's podcast, which I haven't been as active on, but as I am coming to grips with things and becoming a little bit more clear on my efforts, that will also be driven as well. But either way it goes. So like for example, in the virtual COVEN, when I show up and you hear, for example, regardez s'il vous plaît. Je les sais. Eux. Je suis là. And from there, their response should be, donc nous le sommes. Donc nous le sommes. I am, so we are. Or you will hear Sego from Clan Mother. Sego. You will hear honneur, respect. And there's actually one for the Imperial Court Monument de la Livre, which I will be teaching later on. But we do go over protocol in all of those things because it is imperative that you know this. And it's going to be super imperative to know this for the 8th. For the 8th HOODOO Queen CONJURE FETE. Okay? So there's multiple protocols, but I try to keep them very simple, very easy, so that everyone understands just across the board. Because there are some protocols for Queen Mother, some protocols for myself, some protocols for Clan Mother, and then, you know what? It's like, you know what? We're just going to make this a protocol for everybody. This way, everyone is respected in all of those things. So, we will have that discussion and you will know what the protocols are for the CONJURE FETE. And it's super important this year. We have a special guest or two coming. So I'm moving right along here for our justice work. Remember, justice for me may be a curse for you. Protection for me may be a curse for you. It just depends on who's looking. Yes, or who's receiving. All righty, so for the justice work, remember our nails provide the element of declaration, okay? Whereas our needles provide pain. So you are going to need a candle to any capacity, number one. You are going to need 4 needles, and you are going to anoint them with compelling oil. Compelling oil, pulling away or up towards the top. As you're doing this, you need to provide your votre demande. Préparez votre demande. Prepare your request. So prepare your request, your petition on the justice they are going to feel. This is justice. Justice. I'm not going to say what you need to say, but you can say it as you see fit. Once you have done this, you are actually going to anoint, all right, your candle with their personal concerns. Draw it up to them, or you can load it but you can load your candle. Once that is done, you are going to place your needles. Remember, now these needles, now these are smaller, so you can actually go higher. I'm going to tell you why I like justice work in needles, because this sounds bad. This is justice work, but it is what it is. So I'm going to show you. I dropped a couple of needles. And I know this sounds bad, but I'm just going to I got to give you truth. I have to give you truth when it comes to this. Where's my other needle? Did I also drop that one too? Did I drop 2 of them? Possibly. I didn't think I did, though. I thought I just dropped 1. It's okay. I have my pack here. So I'll just grab this one. I need to find the other. Queen, what if we do not have a personal concern? What's another option? Can we use a picture? Does anybody want to tell Officially Eden what she can use if she doesn't have a personal concern? Salt. Speak them into the salt. Okay. So I want to show you with this one. So can you see a difference between this one, my sweetening work, versus my justice work? What is the difference you see here? Outside of this starting higher, what do you see different here? More distance in between, correct. In some spaces. Why? Because here, for my sweetening work, oh, this nail came out. It's okay though. For my sweetening work, I want a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday situation. Okay? Boom, 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 boom. But when I need my justice, my love, I'm going to hit you on Monday, and then I'm going to give you probably 2 or 3 weeks to let you think that things are okay. Then I'm going to hit you twice. And then I'm going to let you breathe and let things get a little bit better. I, in fact, may add some sugar on this part, a little bit of honey, sweeten your life, and you go, woo, I'm so blessed. The ancestors blessing me now. Really? Because Queen got you again. At the bottom. You really need to be intentional about your actions. Be intentional about your placement. But this is why it is also important to understand what you're doing, what you're requesting, what you're asking for, so forth. And that's why this is what makes you a worker. It makes you a master of these particular spaces. Okay? Versus, oh, I'm just a practitioner, I'm doing what the book says. I'm giving you what you need in order to work this. Okay? So once this has been done, and you have collected this in this way, you then want to go grab either dirt from the crossroads, all right? This is diabolical, and I love it. It's some of my best work. I tell you, not this, but I'm just saying. So, anyway, this is why I tell you, I am not the same. I promise you, we are not the same. It's why other royals and other elders, etc., come to me as well as my mother, etc., so forth and so on. Willie Maxwell coming to my great aunt who's still living. It's a reason why they come to us for these things. Okay? ATL Ram Shaker, hello. Long time no see. So, Sakbasi, ATL Ram Shaker. So, once you have done this, you want to get dirt from the crossroads, or you can burn this at the crossroads. Okay? So, and the thing about it is, Raquel, you don't have to have done magic or hoodoo, but it's important for you to educate yourself and know so that you can recognize if you are in a space that may be beneficial to you or not beneficial to you or your children or any of those things. So even if you don't decide to do any of this working, you still know. And that's why education is important. So, and again, just for y'all to understand, oh, I think, did I not do this one right? No, I thought I did. Bloop. It was off a little bit. But you have your crossroads there. So anyways, you then want to take dirt from the crossroads or leave this at the crossroads in the dirt. Burn it down. Once it is all burned down, if you take dirt from the crossroads and you burn it down, take a little bit of that dirt and one of the needles, throw it in one direction, other one, throw it in the other direction, other one, throw the other direction, throw the other direction. If you leave your candle at the crossroads and after it burns all the way down, you go through that wax, you take that needle, throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it. If you can burn this in the center of a crossroads, you don't have to do that because traffic will scatter the justice to the four corners. Okay? You are so welcome, Guided Butterfly. I mean, it's imperative that I give you all more. I'm gonna just be honest. I do feel that I do get some new followers But for the most part, I got my base, and my base had been with me for years. So I'm like, what am I doing? They need more. They need deeper. And baby, this CONJURE about to take you there. Bald head, hoodoo scallywag, and all. I promise you. I promise you. So, but yes, so that is how you do justice work, and this is just an elevation of candle working. Again, if you are not familiar with candle working and you are interested with candle working, you then can go to ConjureSouth.com and purchase Candle Magic 101. Remember, if the links don't show up for you once you order or you get an error, just reach out to customer service at ConjureSouth.com and we will send you the correct link within a day. Everyone, everyone, I want to say thank you so very much. De la silence, s'il te plaît. De la silence. Je suis désolée. Thank you so very much for watching. Merci. Merci de pouvoir regarder. And I look forward to sharing more of this information with you. I want to remind you all that the annual, y'all know this service, next month's service, because these are the big annual ones. Next month's service, the blessing oils and things of it all, everything is setting you up this month, next month in January, and then we pull it back, then we dial it down. But this month's service is available now. Don't miss out. Pre-recorded replayable classes dropping on December 8th. You get a Hygiene Mojo hand, a Hygiene Essence oil. There's a limited number of those. There's a limited amount of oils that are available too. Remember, if you are going to be purchasing your CONJURE tickets, to utilize your 15% off coupon code. The coupon code is going to expire December 16th. You will have some opportunities on Cyber Monday and Black Friday, but the longer you wait, the more likely you are going to miss out on that VIP ticket. Thank you so very much for watching, everybody. I thank you so very much. Until next time, and of course, we're going to end with what? The promo. Merci. The link is over in the description box if you are wondering.
One of the important roles of the warriors is to protect those who have been silenced.
To know your warrior Wa is to devote and uplifting.
Without them, there is no us, and without us, they cannot live.
Understanding that you are being embraced by your ancestors and that you've got to let go.
Our ancestral spirits is there to help,
I respect death.
to assist,
I do not fear it.
and to aid.
It's a part of life, nothing else.
Of ceremony, the connection, the power, and the
It's a
link.
reflection of life. It is vibration. It is energy, and it speaks.
We are the vessel, the altar, the thread, the path.
To know your spirit animal is
To know the spirits of the land untouched.
Honor,
respect,
honor,
respect,
honor.
respect.
We are Her Royal Majesty Queen Mother Dr. Doa Tidezia, Commander-in-Chief of the Imperial Corps Agboje of the African Diaspora.
Clan Mother, Sharan Wapatukwe Piper, Tribal Head Leader for Golden Helpogwasa Tribe, and Medicine Woman and Spiritualist.
Les tribunaux.
Marraine.
Votre grâce.
Je suis donc nous sommes Queen Cotelia de la Livre, le renouveau de la Cour Imperial Minimum 12 de la Livre. I am Queen Cotelia de la Livre. For we shall leave this realm, for we shall return. The next generation, Act 1.